What happens with the Kennedy Center under Trump? Even a few weeks ago, the largest news that came out of the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., was an annual celebration of prominent American artists. This has changed since Donald Trump's return. Hello viewers, welcome to Unboxing America. If you receive new information, please subscribe and click on the notification bell. In the first month of his second term, the president toppled the leadership of the Arts Foundation, and the Board of Trustees filled his supporters and announced that he was elected the Council of the Council, unanimously. Since then, the center has abolished performances by the Finnish music that has been wandering in children and a planned concert that includes the choir of gay men in Washington, D.C., although Trump said that the Kennedy Center's reform is part of his comprehensive campaign against the culture of waking. The center officials said the cancellation is driven by financial fears and scheduling. In a statement this week to the Wall Street Journal, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said, "The Kennedy Center has learned the difficult way that if you wake up, it will break. All Americans, visitors from all over the world, can enjoy arts regarding the history and traditions of America great. With the support of government money, private donations and attracting millions of visitors every year, the center represents a high complex 100 feet that includes a concert hall, the Opera and Theater House, along with a lecture hall, meetings, and a millennial stage that contains the site for free shows. The origins of the center are from the two parties. He was first conceived in the late 1950s, during the administration of Republican President Dwight Eisenhower, who supported a draft law from Democracy-led Congress calling for a National Culture Center. In the early 1960s, Democratic President John F. Kennedy is an initiative to collect donations, and his successor, President Lyndon B. Johnson, signing a draft law in 1964 renames the John Kennedy Memorial Project for Performance. Kennedy was assassinated in the previous year. The construction began in 1965 and the center was officially opened after 6 years, with the premiere of Leonard Bernstein, Mass, known as Mass, a theater for sins, players and dancers. The center has always been a show of theater, music and drama, with artists from Paul Taylor Dance Compa to a joint concert from Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Other prominent points included the Mark Twain Annual Prize for Comedy, with the beneficiaries including Lorne Michaels, Tina Fey and Bob Newhart, the Kennedy Annual Center Ceremony to honor distinguished artists, the last of which is Francis Ford Coppola, Bonnie Raitt and the Griff Dead among others. The presidents routinely attended the honor ceremony, even in the presence of the artists who disagreed with them politically. The same good spirit was arrested in 2002, during the term of Republican President George W. Bush, when Steve Martin offered honor for honor Paul Simon. Martin wandered around a path around pirated music recordings and suggested that Bush has approached him about getting bootlegs of Barbra Streisand, a prominent Democracy. "It was good to be a citizen," Martin added, as Bush and others laughed in response. Trump mostly ignored the focus during his first term, to become the first president to cross the honor ceremony routinely. One of them threatened, producer Norman Lear, not to attend if Trump was there. Reflecting his general ruler's approach, Trump was more aggressive and proactive in his second term, citing some of the cloud show offers in the center as a reason to transfer it completely. "In my direction, we will make the Kennedy Center in Washington," he wrote on his website on the social media website earlier this month. Meanwhile, the Kennedy Center site still includes a clip on the main task, and it seeks to ensure that education and communication programs at the John F. Kennedy for Theatrical Arts meets the highest level of excellence and reflects culture the diversity of the United States. It is also included on the site a new project called Promise of Us, which the audience is invited to present an artistic self-image to be part of a virtual wall of faces that express countless diversity of the peoples of America and promise the future of America. Trump directed the current chairman of the board David M. Robinstein, a charitable owner and owner of the Timor Orioles. He is now chairing a council that traditions have been divided between Democrats and Republicans, but it is now mostly Republican, with recent additions including Public Prosecutor Pamela Bondi, Countryside star Lee Greenwood and White House Chief of Staff Susie Wales. The head of the Kennedy Deborah Center resigned. Retire, which Robinstein presented in 2014, shortly after the disposal of the board of directors. Trump replaced her, on a temporary basis, with the diplomat of Richard Greenell, who served as the American ambassador to Germany during the first period of the president. The arts in all of America across the country, Roger said during an interview with NPR. Unprecedented repercussions. Advisors at the Kennedy Center, such as the musician Ben Forsa and singer Renee Fleming, resigned, and the actor Issa Rae canceled an offer. During a concert at the end of last week, the date of the course was determined, and the singer and songwriter Victoria Clark wore a shirt reading "Anti-Trump AF." More controversy is possible. The next month's schedule includes Riot. Funny Women Stand Up, a special comic event in celebrating the month of women's history. Conan O'Brien will receive the Twain Award at the All-Star event, which is likely to include jokes for the president. O'Brien representatives did not respond to the suspension requests. It is also scheduled to host the Center de Eureka, a play that focuses on the outbreak of the mumps, which is a sensitive subject with the confirmation of the critic Robert F. Kennedy, the son as Minister of the Ministry of Health and Humanitarian Services. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to Unboxing America to receive more information.